Hello everyone, welcome to KPB Coding Hub. In this video, we will discuss about if-else statement in C language. This if-else is also known as decision-making statement or branching statements. It is also called as branching statement. And the syntax for if-else is if condition statements, or we can say if condition is satisfied, it is going to print the statements present in true block. Else it is going to print the statements present in false block. So if the given condition is satisfied, it is going to print the statements present inside the if block. If the given condition is not satisfied, then the statements inside the body of else block will be executed. Let me demonstrate with a simple example. A simple C program to print biggest of two numbers using if else. So for this, first of all, I'm going to include the header files. So hash include stdio.h, and every program execution starts from main method. I'm going to declare the variables like x and then y. We need to read those variables. So I'm using the format specifier %d to read the variables. First of all, we need to write the condition. If x is greater than y, then we can print x as big. X is big. Suppose if this condition is not satisfied, then we have to write another block which is nothing but else. Else we have to print as y is big. So the statements inside this if block will be executed only if this condition is satisfied. Suppose if this condition is not satisfied, then the statements present inside the else part will be executed. Let me run this in online compiler. So I'm going to run this now in online compiler. Here I'm going to provide the inputs like 12 and then 10. The value of x is nothing but 12 and the value of y is 10. First of all, it is going to check the condition like 12 is greater than 10. So the condition is satisfied and it enters into this if block. So it will print as x is big. Let me execute this. So we are going to get the output as x is big. Suppose I'm going to interchange these values like 2 and then 10. Now the value of x is 2 and the value of y is 10. 2 is greater than 10. The condition becomes false, so it enters into else part and it is going to print as y is big. Let me execute this. You can see the output here. It is going to print as y is big. So the sample inputs are, first time I have given the inputs as 10 and then 2. 10 is greater than 2 and the output which we got is x is big. Now I'm interchanging the inputs. Sample input 2. Here I'm going to provide the values like 2 and then 10. 2 is greater than 10. The condition becomes false. So the instructions inside this if will be skipped and it is going to enter into else part and it is going to print as y is big. So the output is y is big. And the conclusion for if else is, in if else we have one condition, one true block and one false block. This is about if else. Thank you, friends.